tummy was that rumbling? Could you hear that? It wasn't mine because my mic wasn't on. Nice day today, 23 degrees, Wednesday, 10th of October 2018. It's live till 5, the show, the big show.
Wright in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
Enrique Iglesias. Gente de zona. De saber.
You look at me and girl, you take me to another place. Got me feeling like I'm flying, like I'm out in space. Something about your body says, come and take me. Got me begging, got me hoping that the night don't stop.
Bailando, 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 bailando. Tu cuerpo y el mío llenando el vacío, subiendo y bajando, subiendo y bajando. Bailando, bailando, bailando. Ese fuego por dentro me va enloqueciendo, me va saturando.
Girl, I like the way you move. Come on, show me what you do. You can tell me that you want me, girl. You got nothing to lose. I can't wait no more.
Ya no puedo más.
I can't wait no more.
Ya no puedo más.
I wanna be contigo, live contigo, and dance contigo. Gotta have contigo una noche loca, ay, besar tu boca. I wanna be contigo, live contigo, and dance contigo. Gotta have contigo una noche loca, con tremenda nota. I look at you and it feels like paradise. You got me spinning, got me crazy, got me hypnotized. I need your love, I need you closer. Keep me begging, keep me hoping that the night don't stop.
Bailando, 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 bailando. Tu cuerpo y el mío llenando el vacío, subiendo y bajando, subiendo y bajando. Bailando, 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 bailando. Ese fuego por dentro me va enloqueciendo, me va saturando.
Girl, I like the way you move.
I don't want to point the finger, but we think it might have been Jason's tummy rumbling. And we're just trying to think, what is actually happening in there when that happens to us? What's going on in there? Any medics know? It kind of goes... Anyway, I think I'll concentrate on the show now. Should you wish to email us through the afternoon, steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. You can text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. There's Enrique Iglesias and Bailando. Hands up for Nicholas Parsons, 95 today. Awesome. Brilliant broadcaster, nice man, funny guy. Just great. Hands up. Thank you. Hands up for finding stuff in the shops today. Christmas stuff to buy today. It's outrageous. We've got how many? 76 days to go yet. It's outrageous. And finally, hands up for the best selfie you've ever taken. With Robbie Williams, really. Simon Cowell. Doobie Brothers now, long train running with no G. train running. Doobie Brothers. 212 on Radio 2, it's a BBC station, and this afternoon, dry and a sunny day across the UK. Fairly breezy, but feeling warm in the sunshine. It's a high of 23, and that's in Windsor in Berkshire. Tonight, some heavy showers in southwest England, otherwise a dry night with some cloud and some hill fog. Tomorrow, Thursday. A mixture of heavy showers and sunny spells across the UK with strong blustery winds, but a risk of thunder. Lights on sunset tonight, Aberdeen 6:19, London Derry 6:43, in Swansea 6:33, and Portsmouth 6:23.
Hello, my friend and colleague Steve Wright.
Hello.
I just wanted to say that in all that you do on your wonderful radio show, you are peerless. I was going to say like Brighton, there's a lovely pier there. If you want to contact the show, call 1212 Scotland Yard in 1951. Oh, sorry, Steve. Flashback. It's these pills. Call me Roger out.
You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in LA. 'Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Oh, and now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face, you already know that you won. Oh, I know that dress is karma, you regret. Yeah, you got me thinking about when you were mine. Now I'm all up on you. What you expect? Oh, baby, but you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Baby, you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you. What you expect?
Oh, we love you, Charlie. Charlie,
Coming home with me
attention, 2:15. The UK economy grew by 0.7% in the 3 months to August, buoyed by the hot summer, the ONS has said today. The UK government expects thousands of financial service jobs to be moved to the European Union by the time the UK's exit occurs from the bloc. City Minister John Glenn said that the situation was stable as far as job movements were concerned. And young people are turning their backs on alcohol, a new study has suggested today.
Ahead of National Album Day, Norman Cook tells the story of You've Come a Long Way, Baby.
Whether it's just one kick drum or one snare drum or a drum loop or a whole piece of music or, everything was just a collage of samples. With Rockefeller Skank, I had the Just Brothers, Sliced Tomatoes. But then I remembered there was this one vocal sample, right about now, Welcome to the Isle of Dogs, with no other than the Funk Soul Brother, and I chopped it up. Right about now. As soon as I put them together, it's like, that works.
Norman Cook, You've Come a Long Way, Baby.
This is the story of that album and the samples that we used to make it, as told by me.
Tonight at 9.
On Radio 2.
Thank you, Norm.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
The Big Show. Show.
You're on the big show.
Text us on 88291. Email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. Tweet at BBC Radio 2. Yeah.
Miller Band. I want to make the world turn around. Nice and summary that. Steve.Wright at bbc.co.uk. Text 88291. Tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Wonderful day working on a roof here in Hereford. Weather great, 23 degrees, so in shorts and T-shirts. Great tunes for a sunny summer day. Oh, I like it. It's October, you know. Give us a shout out. Laying roof slates until 5. Cheers, Steve, from Dave. All right, Dave? Steve, can you play us a tune? Stan, my man, is driving us to Christchurch to Sheffield. It's our 4th wedding anniversary and my birthday. On our way to visit friends. We love your show. Thank you very much. From Tilly.
Hi, this is Viney. Look, don't let me tell you again. Stop looking at that phone and make contact. It's I'm Mixing Concrete with Calvin Harris. Don't come the raw prawn with me. You're no more raw gangster than Friar Tuck. .co.uk. And pay attention, blockhead.
BBC Radio 2.
Check this.
Song opening.
Procession conga eyes, glum-looking beauties, strolling through the opening scene. Where'd you want it? It's your decision, honey. My planet's all yours. Sectoral, heterochromium. Aviation in the evening, I could feel it coming on. Mama told me you should stop. You mean to go wrong, or she never gonna get it right. Senorita, well you need not come that close to me, 'cause I can hear you perfectly clear from here. Aviation in the evening, I can feel it coming on. Mama told me you should stop. You mean to go wrong, or she never gonna get it right. Elementary hallelujahs, Annalisa's dulcet tones. Aviation in the evening, I just can't leave it alone. I recognize just right above the eyes. The color of the red in your eyes, it takes me on a moonlight drive. It's the way you wing it while you're figuring it
Aviation, Last Shadow Puppets. Gotta give a shout out to my fella Paul. It says, Paul Dangerfield, we are listening to you in sunny Ferndown on the south coast. Always listen every day. Love the show, from Sarah. Paddy and Simon are joined by author Ian Rankin, talking about his latest Rebus book later at 5. There's another end of days quiz, new confession, and more life hacks. Then it's the Folk Show with Ricky Ross sitting in for Mark Radcliffe.
come on within. You'll not see nothing like the mighty wind. Come on without, come on within. You'll not see nothing like the mighty wind. Everybody's building ships and boats. Some are building monuments, others are jotting down notes. Everybody's in despair, every girl and boy. But when Quinn the Eskimo gets here, everybody's gonna jump for joy. Come on without, come on within. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. I like to go just like the rest. I like my sugar sweet, but jumping queues and making haste just ain't my cup of meat. Everyone's beneath the trees feeding pigeons on a limb. But when Quinn the Eskimo gets here, all the pigeons gonna run to him. Come on without, come on within. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. Come on without, come on within. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. everybody's gonna wanna doze. Come on without, come on within. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. Come on without, come on within. You'll not see nothing like the mighty Quinn. Come on without, come on within.
Tonight with Sarah Cox, author and TV and BBC Radio 2 presenter. Graham Norton is the first author to be inducted into the brand new Radio 2 book club. It's all on Sarah's show tonight, Sarah Cox, at 10.
Hi, this is Paul McCartney. You know, I was relating this story, right, the other day about Ringo and his parrot. He had this parrot, or it might have been a macaw. Anyway, we used to poke it and say hello, and it used to answer back, "You can't do that, you can't do that. She loves you, she loves you." So we all said, "Ringo," but he wasn't listening. So we all said again, "Ringo, we think your parrot has invented the musical verse." And that's how we came up with the repetitive chorus. We just added the yeah. Mick and Keith never did that, never did that, never did that.
Penny Lane, there is a barber showing photographs of every head he's had the pleasure to know, and all the people that come and go stop and say hello. On the corner is a banker with a motor car. The little children laugh at him behind his back, and the banker never wears a Mac in the pouring rain. Very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies I sit, and meanwhile back in Penny Lane there is a fireman with an hourglass, and in his pocket is a portrait of the Queen. He likes to keep his fire engine clean. It's a clean machine. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. For a fish and finger pies in summer. Meanwhile, back behind the shelter in the middle of the roundabout, the pretty nurse is selling poppies from a tray. And though she feels as if she's in a play, she is anyway. In Penny Lane, the barber shaves another customer. We see the banker sitting waiting for a trim. Then the fireman rushes in from the pouring rain. Very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies I sit, and meanwhile back in Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies, Penny Lane.
Penny Lane, the Beatles.
Ollie Murs, Big Snoop Dogg. You know we about to make moves. You dig? I walk in the club like $1,000,000. First I hit the bar for a couple of shots. Wink at the beautiful women, I think I'm making them blush. Then I spill my drink, tryna cover it up. Got the dad dance moves, staying ready for them. Got the Batman groove, go steady on them. Hey, senorita in a beautiful dress. Do ya wanna dance? She's telling me yes. I got confidence in myself, but that's just tequila giving me help. Tryna cover it up so you never tell. I feel like dancing with you. It's your moves, baby, 'cause I can't dance in the way that you do. But I got that love that you ain't used to. Hey, and when the DJ's spinning that song that we grew to, oh my, come and teach me how to dance. Slow down. DJ play that track, checking my kung fu kicks like I'm under attack. I wave my arms like this from front to back. But you never seen a bad mother dance like that. Then you beckon me in with a kiss on the lips. Jump into the middle, come and wiggle your hips. My love, take my hand, I'll give you a spin. Step one, step twice, let the party begin. I got confidence in myself, but that's just tequila giving me help. Trying to cover it up so you never tell. I feel like dancing with you. It's your moves, baby. Cause I can't dance in the way that you do. Yeah. But I got that love that you ain't used to. Hey. And when the DJ's spinning that song that we grew to, oh my, come and teach me how to dance.
Dance to the rhythm of the D.O. G and the thug. Watch how I be in the club. Looking, staring, daring, comparing. In my book they say sharing is caring. So give me your taste and make your hips just dip to the bass. And watch me run the line. See what I come to find.
Snoop Dogg, Ollie Murs, Moves. From Radio 2, Wednesday afternoon. Midweek, 2 days to go, serious jocking.
And when the DJ's spinning that song that we grew to, oh my, come and teach me how to dance. Dance to the rhythm.
A little later, details on how to send me a dedication for Sunday Love Songs via Facebook. Also, Leanne Moriarty, best-selling author with her latest book, 9 Perfect Strangers. There's Henry Thomas, who is, ouch, Elliot from E.T. Now in the Netflix drama The Haunting of Hill House, Tim Smith, Bobby Pryor, Jason Kay, Shoujo Saka, and Andy Pitway from Mullaloo in Western Australia picks the non-stop oldies. Mullaloo. All right, mate? What's that you say, Skip? He's picking the oldies.
My husband's just texted me. He's just having a nightmare putting the kids to bed, so kind of glad I'm here, really.
This Sunday evening,
it's Fern here.
Fern Cotton.
Bringing some joy to your ears so we don't dread Monday and think, ugh. Let's make it a good Sunday night and feel excited about the week ahead. This is the thing I'm loving about doing this show the most, is just getting people to come on the show that I genuinely want to quiz.
Fern Cotton.
My weekend has mainly consisted of kids' parties and playgrounds. I genuinely think that I've got repetitive strain injury from the swings. My kids, they don't get bored of it.
Sunday night from 7.
My shoulders are in agony. They're absolutely killing me.
Thank you, Fern.
I feel your ghost, smell you all over my clothes. Oh, all your smoke stuck with me longer than you did. I had my doubts, I had to check it all out. And now I see that you've run back when I thought you'd quit. You took my air out of your lungs so you could breathe with another one. Oh, tell me why hurt now me? What did I do for you to wreck it all? Oh Lord, it's not my fault. Why hurt now me? Why did you have to build the wall so high? Oh no, I'm not done climbing. She heard about me and all your history. I'm not trying to burn myself, but I can't let it go. Piece by piece, uncovering dishonesty. Never been truth in anything I've ever known. Finding out I'm not the only one. Took the air right out my lungs. Oh, tell me why hurt now me? What did I do for you to wreck it all? Oh Lord, it's not my
nice, why her, not me? It's Grace Carter. I'd like to bring on Bobby Pryor and Tim Smith, and we'd like to look at some factoids. Yes, we would. I'm going to go to you, Tim, first.
Recent research by psychologists suggests that an effective window display can increase sales by around 40 to 45%.
The window to watch. Here is Bobby.
From the air, the island of Cuba resembles a crocodile or an alligator, and so Cuba is often referred to in Spanish as El Crocodilo.
Oh, I didn't know that. The next time you're tuning your guitar, you might want to do it in the bathroom. Sharp-eared bathroom users have noticed that the distinctive sound of a toilet flushing corresponds exactly with E-flat. Here's Tim.
I hadn't noticed that. I've got a great app for tuning the guitar, actually.
Have you?
It's brilliant, yeah. Sunflowers will follow the sun as it moves across the sky. However, their lunar counterparts, moonflowers, who knew, will only open after nightfall or on cloudy days.
Are you a guitarist yourself?
No, I'm not a guitarist at all, although I do know one chord, E minor. It's a very nice chord.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, I know A as well, sorry.
Yeah. I used to have an E minor, actually. It ran for years. Here's Bobby.
United States Highway 550. Do you know that, Steve?
Yes, I do.
In Colorado. It's called the $1 Million Highway of the world because it was paved with low-grade gold ore in the roadbed.
Oh, O-R-E, ore. Yeah, that's why so many people are pulled over.
Factoids.
The Big Show. Big Show. The Big Show with Steve.
You know, today is World Mental Health Day. It's also World Porridge Day. It's the 90th anniversary of the Tyne Bridge opening in Newcastle. Is it really? The BFI London Movie Festival, the film festival, opens today with the UK premiere of Steve McQueen's crime thriller Widows, starring Viola Davis, and we'll be talking to Viola about the movie when it's released next month. It's brilliant. Sri Lanka play England in the cricket. It's the Frankfurt Book Fair in Germany, the International Gas Turbine Conference in Brussels, and the World Rice Conference in Vietnam. The British Construction Industry Awards are held in London later, and in cinemas, John Carpenter's Halloween is re-released for its 40th anniversary. And BTS, that's that K-pop band, play their second UK show in London. Happy birthday, Nicholas Parsons. Mentioned him earlier on. He's 95 today.
I always say, use your brain power, treat it like a muscle, keep working it, not only doing games and puzzles and so forth. I'm lucky that I do a show called Just a Minute, which requires so much nervous, mental, nervous energy. It's keeping my brain going and it helps to keep me young. So I'm the luckiest man in show business. I've got a show that not only is entertaining and successful, it keeps me young.
Yes. We applaud you for that. That's good, isn't it?
That's brilliant. That was him with us in Edinburgh, wasn't
Yeah, it was, yeah. Happy birthday, Midge.
Well, they're suitably embarrassed, I hope. Because
even you?
Yeah, well, it must be horribly embarrassing, especially when they were in primary school and the school would ask you to come and do the Notes Christmas for the Christmas nativity.
Yeah.
And they'd sit there and they'd see you coming on stage in front of all their friends and think, oh, God, he's going to sing. No, but they're quite right. They should be embarrassed.
Lucky you were good.
No, did you get all that?
The UK economy grew by 0.7% in the 3 months to August, buoyed by the hot summer, the ONS has said today. A little report which I saw earlier on, a third of under 25s now drink no alcohol. And I did read a thing the other day, they're not having so much sex and also not generally over the top with hardly anything. So very well behaved.
I wonder if they're linked. Less alcohol, less sex generally.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Bobby.
that's a very good point.
Yeah. Let me dwell on that while you read that out.
When was the last time you saw a hedgehog, Steve? Moving on.
Oh, let me see. I don't know, actually. Maybe in the summer.
Well, we've talked... Oh, really?
Yeah.
Running wild in your garden?
Yeah, just running around.
Okay, trying to get some food, Tim?
Not in the summer, not since, probably late winter, I suppose, early spring.
Well, here's the thing. We've talked about the decline of hedgehogs before on this show.
Yeah.
So since the 1950s, hedgehogs are down by 90%.
Are they?
Yep, they are. But actually, I've got two. They're not mine, obviously. I thought I had one. I found out the other night there's at least two. Maybe I've got more, which I'm really excited.
What do you mean you've got them? You don't take them for walks or anything?
No. They appear and I feed them, which is
feed them?
lovely. I feed the hedgehogs at night. Yeah, I've got foxes and squirrels, so the hedgehogs are a new addition and they're really noisy.
What are they like? Spag bowls? Something like that?
No, you have
Please.
to feed them all sorts of things. There's a really good website, actually, which I went on to say, okay, what do I feed them with?
Yeah.
Because I know you don't feed them with milk and bread like we used to in the old days. So
Right.
that's wrong for them because they can't cope with the lactose. So don't do that. But the whole point is there's a new campaign of 300,000 people that have signed this campaign to integrate hedgehog walkways and highways, because on new estates they're chopping up the land into smaller and smaller parcels and the little hedgehogs can't get through to find food.
Yeah.
So what they want is to put 13 centimetre holes into the fencing on housing estates, especially new estates, to create these little hedgehog highways so they
I
can
love
get
that.
around.
Almost like a little motorway for them.
Well, yeah, to get through. Also, we complain about slugs all the time. The best way to get rid of a slug, have a hedgehog in your garden.
Yeah. I like a slug. I like slime. You're on the big show.
Well, that's all right, Mama. That's all right for you. That's all right, Mama. Just any way you do it, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right, Mama. Any way you do. Well, Mama, she done told me. Papa done told me too. Son, that guy you fooling with, she ain't no good for you. But that's all right. That's all right. That's all right, Mama. Any way you do. I'm leaving town, baby. I'm leaving town for sure. Well, then you won't be bothered with me hanging round your door. But that's all right. That's all right. That's all right, Mama. Any way you do. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Somebody just said to me, when's the next Ask Elvis?
Dee-dee-dee-dee, I need your love.
I don't know. I haven't done that for a while. 14 to 3. I'd love you to give a big shout out to cheery Helen Coyle, who'll be moving into a new house this weekend from the boys at Doers. You got it. Here's Bobby again. What you got?
Thanks, Steve. Rest and be thankful, Rook. The A83, it is still closed with the landslip. They're doing the checks now at Loch Goyle Head. So there is a diversion 60 miles long. And the A85 at Crean Larrick. Now, the diversion is lifted. It is open between the A82 and the A84. However, temporary traffic lights, so you have to take it in turns. A19 at Bowlby has reopened following the accident at the Hull Road. The A689 at Newby West has reopened as well if you're heading towards the Carlisle bypass from the M6 or back the other way. M65 westbound between the Boundary Mill roundabout and junction 13 for Nelson. The westbound route is closed because of an oil spillage, closed completely. M6 southbound last of the delays, 3 to 2, following the earlier accident down towards Coventry past Corley Services. Swedish Blue and everyone else, thank you. And the A14 at Cambridge, the accident has cleared from 27 to 28 on the eastbound route, but queues back to junction 24. And finally, the A2, Dover to Canterbury, is closed between the A260, that's the Hawkinge-Folkestone route, to Liddon Hill following an accident. So Dover to Canterbury, you've got a diversion. Back with another one, 40 minutes.
Yes, thank you.
BBC Radio 2.
Bobby's hair is very high today. High. Yeah. Nile Rodgers. Sober.
Said it's Friday night, yeah, the weekend's here, and I know your normal routine, baby. You ain't got no fear, but it's okay because you're living so good. Yeah, it feels so right. But when that liquor's in our system, baby, we on a different rhythm all day. And when you're dancing to the music, I know that you're gonna lose it all, baby. What you thinking? She only loves me when she's sober. She only loves me. She only loves me when she's sober. Whoa, I try to get a little closer, but you're pushing me away. I hate to stand and look at you as you go on your way, but it's okay, baby, it's all good, 'cause the weekend's almost over, you'll be back just like you should. But when that liquor's in our system, baby, we on a different rhythm all day. And when you're dancing to the music, I know that you're gonna lose it all. She's sober. Ooh, yeah. She only loves me when she's sober.
I'm rolling through the jungle is a madness. London, step up. Step down is a bad chick. Who want it? You don't really want it, 'cause I keep on coming, keep on coming, keep on running and now. Step up, step down, wet up the place, get mad, get wicked and wild up. Run up, run up. Every time I come run, I run up.
She only loves me when she's sober. She only loves me. She only loves me when she's sober. She only loves me when she's sober.
What do you guys think was the number one show on television last night? Have a guess.
Oh,
Bake Off.
No, EastEnders.
Let me have a look here. Actually, I've torn it, so I can't see the thing for Bake Off.
Well, how's that going to help?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it was Emmerdale, 5.6. Yeah, that's not bad, is it?
That's very good, yeah. I watched a fascinating documentary about Syria last night on BBC 2, part 2 next week. That was very interesting and very well done as well.
And to counter that, Tim, with your intelligent watching, I saw First Dates Abroad, which I love, on holiday. I love it. Last night was fantastic. It made me cry. Last night was an epic one.
And what happens in it?
Well, it's where they get people on first dates and put them in a restaurant. You know, we have the one where they go to London,
we had the guy in.
and it's on holiday. So the lady that missed out on a date, they got a second date, and there's a lovely, lovely story about her. And it's just some beautiful, beautiful, heart-moving, really honest conversations between people.
Holiday Brits, by the way, are going it alone with a huge boom in solo travel. The number willing to jet off on their own has tripled in the last 7 years, according to research by travel association ABTA. I have to admit myself, I do like travelling on my own. And I also like travelling with somebody else as well, or lots of
Well, it
people.
depends where you're
friends.
going and who you're travelling with. I saw this report. I thought it was quite interesting because I still occasionally have a holiday on my own. There's a couple of places I've wanted to go to. My wife wasn't interested. I'm not going to drag her there. Went to America, did a drive, which she didn't want to do. And actually, I quite enjoyed it. I did meet up with friends when I was there, so it was slightly different. But the travelling alone thing, don't tell anybody, but that can be positively beneficial, can't it?
I mean, this is a terrible thing to admit, but I just rush around. I'm kind of relaxed when I travel, but I'm very fast. And if I've got somebody with me, I think,
Can't
you're
move quickly, can you?
You might be slowing me up. I know that's a terrible thing to say.
I agree with you. I'm a bit like that. However, you can go alone on holiday, but still go with people. If you think about, you're not going with people you know and go on one of those guided tours with a whole lot of new people. That's still kind of going alone.
Oh, yeah.
And I like that. And also, there are some countries you don't want to do by yourself, because I'm happy to go anywhere. But I have to say, I found myself in the middle of nowhere in a car, in a fire, going, OK, this is the time you shouldn't really be by yourself. So sometimes it's nice to have someone.
You need to be careful sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. Strictly Shameless Cha-Cha Cheats will dance on Saturday. OK, just so you know. A Vodafone advert starring Martin Freeman, in which the actor seems to be breaking up with his partner, but he's really trying to leave the phone firm, has been banned for being misleading. Not misleading in the way you're thinking, though. The Advertising Standards Authority, ASA, said the advert implied it was possible for customers to leave a contract at any time. However, people are only allowed to quit during the initial 30-day period. Here is Bobby Pryor.
How many faces can you remember?
Oh, I saw this. They were doing this on Jeremy earlier on. Is it 500?
No, 5,000 the average person can recognise. And that's brand new research as well. Now, I can't remember its names. Even though I know your name, Steve, sometimes I have to write it down because my brain just goes, I don't know where that is. So why is that? Why can I remember faces, but I can't remember the context?
Shall I tell you what it is? Especially people in the media and journalists and what have you, and people that meet a lot of people, sales folk, and people in trades and businesses. I mean, that's more or less everybody, isn't it? I think it's overload. It's just overload. There are so many names and so many things to remember. I think it's overload.
But it's the speed, I think. It's the speed of how many new faces we see every day. We go here, we go there, we travel a lot more, we meet a lot more people. I'm good on faces. I think I can remember, maybe 5,000 faces, who knows. But names, oh no, I have to write names down all the time. But I think it's just that we meet so many more people so quickly.
That thing in your brain, when your brain puts a name somewhere to a face, why don't they put them in the same filing cabinet? Because if your brain can remember a face but can't put the name to it, they're obviously not filing properly, are they? They should put them in exactly the same place, and then you get the face and the name.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
I absolutely agree. That is an astounding figure. You're right, Tim. Geraint Thomas is appealing for thieves to return his Tour de France trophy after it was stolen from a cycle show.
You're joking.
I know. Now, here's the thing. I mean, what can you possibly get for it? Because somebody's going to say that's the one that was stolen.
Exactly, yeah. We know where that came from. That's so-and-so. Well, I don't know. Maybe they just want to keep it themselves. But why would you want to do that? That's dreadful. He's only just won it.
They weren't thinking straight, were they?
Don't think so, no.
The top 5 reasons to be off work, as in the Mirror earlier on. What do you think it is?
Being ill, sickness.
Yeah, actually, it's fairly low down.
Or feigning illness because you need to be in for the gas man.
People don't do that.
Watching the horse racing.
Well, I'll do the top 10.
Go on.
No. Number 10, decorator, carpenter, handyman coming, electrician, plumbers, internet repair, white goods delivery, furniture delivery, supermarket delivery, boiler engineer and parcel delivery. Reasons to be off work waiting for.
Crikey.
I should have added waiting for.
Oh, I see. That was kind of misleading. I mean, we all have so much delivered these days, don't we, that we must all be taking loads of time off work.
You know what could be good? If every business that has at least 50 employees employs someone to be at your house, so everyone doesn't have to take a day off. You can book the waiter-in person to go to your house, so you don't have to take a full day, and they basically just travel around everyone's houses waiting for things to be delivered, so everyone doesn't have to take the day off work.
Or get a drone to answer the door, and then the drone to deliver the parcel where you're working.
OK, but then it makes it vulnerable and unsafe.
Oh, yes, it does, yeah.
We were talking about this only earlier in the week. You get the delivery person to go into the house, put it in the house, leave it there safely, lock up afterwards. They're talking about doing that already.
The other stuff, you can't leave the plumber a key. Or
you can do if you want to. If you know the plumber, or you trust the plumber, or whoever. I mean, we've left people in the house before. We left somebody painting the house a few months ago.
The worry is, and I think that Bobby and I have the same idea, if you have tradesfolk in your house, they have the biscuits away, don't they?
They certainly do.
They eat the biscuits. They don't, take it, but they just eat them.
A lot of them, all at once.
Yeah.
They're generally good.
I don't mind, actually.
And they use the toilet.
They've got to use the toilet.
I know.
It's okay if you're a tradesperson. We're just joking. We love you. You know that. You're on the big show. Leon Moriarty with us later, and also Henry Thomas. He was Elliot in E.T.
Somewhere in the city where the air is still, a baby being born to the overkill. Well, who cares what people say? We walk down love's motorway, a vision of love, wearing boxing gloves and singing hearts and flowers. But somewhere in my heart there is a star that shines for you. Silver splits the blue. Love will see you through. And somewhere in my heart there is the will to set you free. All you've got to be is true. A star above the city in the northern chill, a baby being born to the overkill. No say, no place to go, a TV and a radio, ambition and love, wearing boxing gloves and singing hearts and flowers. But somewhere in my heart there is a star that shines for you. Silver splits the blue. Love will see you through. And somewhere in my heart there is the will to set you free. And all you've got to be is true. Who could heal what's never been as one? And our hearts have been torn since the day we were born, just like anyone. From Westwood to Hollywood, the one thing that's understood is that you can't buy time, but you can sell your soul. And the closest thing to heaven is to rock and roll. Somewhere in my heart there is a star that shines for you. Silver splits the blue. Love will see you through. And somewhere in my heart there is the will to set you free. All you've got to be is true. Somewhere in my heart there is a star that shines for you.
That was always a great uplifting song. You can email us steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. You can text 88291. You can tweet us at BBC Radio 2. And when we come back, the non-stop oldies chosen by Andy Pitway from Mullaloo in Western Australia.
News at 3 o'clock. This is Jason Kay. The Supreme Court has ruled that the Christian owners of a bakery in Belfast did not breach the law when they refused to bake a cake iced with a message supporting same-sex marriage. The judgment overturns two previous rulings that found Ash's Bakery had discriminated against the customer. The LGBT rights activist Peter Tatchell is pleased with the ruling.
Ash's did not discriminate against Gareth Lee because he was gay. They objected to the message on the cake. And I absolutely agree that in all circumstances, discrimination against people, any people, is wrong. But in a free society, people should be able to discriminate against ideas that they disagree with. So I'm very pleased that the court has upheld this very important liberal principle.
The court has named the wife of a jailed international banker as the first target of a new anti-corruption power. Zamira Hayeva, whose husband was convicted of stealing millions from Azerbaijan's largest bank, is fighting to keep her £15 million home in London. A British couple are thought to be among 9 people who died in severe flooding on the Spanish island of Mallorca last night. Another 6 people are still missing. The Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn has accused Theresa May of conning the public by suggesting austerity was ending. Speaking at Prime Minister's questions, he ridiculed the idea, saying that after 8 years of cuts to public services, poverty and homelessness were up, while living standards had fallen. Mrs May said that Labour would take the country back to square one.
I've been very clear that there are better times ahead for people. We will see debt falling and we will see support for our public services going up. Austerity is being brought to an end. What is not being brought to an end is fiscal responsibility.
The governor of Florida has warned people in coastal areas of his state to seek refuge from Hurricane Michael. Rick Scott said the storm threatened unimaginable devastation. He told a news conference that anyone still on Florida's coast had missed their chance to evacuate and now had to stay inside.
If you are in a coastal area, do not leave your house. The time to evacuate in coastal areas has come and gone. Listen to local officials. If you're in an inland county, you may have one last chance to seek shelter, but only do so if local officials say it's safe. Again, if you made the choice not to evacuate, please find a place to shelter, seek a place of refuge.
Buckingham Palace has announced that Robbie Williams' daughter, 6-year-old Theodora, and Princess Charlotte will be among the bridesmaids at the wedding of Princess Eugenie. Prince George will be one of the page boys at the celebration in Windsor on Friday. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 3, on Exit 4.
How lovely.
Steve Wright.
Thanks, Jason.
The non-stop oldies brought to you daily by Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Oh
Pitway from Mullaloo in Western Australia is picking these non-stop oldies. Right now, here in Mullaloo, it's 10:07. Here in London, it's 3:07. Good evening, Andy. We're loving them so far. From Mullaloo in Western Australia is picking these non-stop oldies. Thank you very much, Andy, for not choosing Triple M or Hit FM or 89.7 Perth. The greatest hits all the time. I moved to Australia 13 years ago with my wife Trina and two children, Bethany and Declan, to start a new life. Since then, we spent a lot of our time travelling around the world, following and supporting our son who's been playing lacrosse for Australia and watching our daughter follow her dreams to graduate as a marine biologist. Whilst we've not looked back since we moved, there are still a few things that we miss, and one of those things is your show, which we listen to one day behind on the iPlayer. Oh, do you? My wife Trina, you can listen to it live, actually, has just retired after a career in teaching, and I've taken a gap year so that we can travel some more and spend some quality time together now that the kids are getting on with their own lives. I think the kids call it YOLO, but I think the middle-aged version is YOLO Piff. You only live once, pay for it forever. YOLO Piff. It would be great if you could give a shout out to my wife and tell her how much I love her. We're both big fans of the show. Also say hi to all our friends and family that we've left behind in the UK and that we dearly miss. Thank you very much, Stephen T. An Englishman in Australia. And this is an Englishman in New York. See what I did there? Here's Sting.
I take tea, my dear. I like my toast on one side. But you can hear it in my accent when I talk. I'm an Englishman in New York. You see me walking down Fifth Avenue, a walking cane here at my side. Take it everywhere I want. say. Whoa, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Whoa, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Modesty, propriety, beliefs in notoriety. You can love as the only one. Gentleness, sobriety, rare in this society. The night a candle's brighter than the sun. Takes more than combat gear to make a man. It takes more than a license for a gun. Confront your enemies, avoid them when you can. A gentleman will walk but never run. The manners make of manners, someone say. He's a hero of the day. Takes a man to suffer ignorance and smile. Be yourself, no matter what they say. 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 I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman, no matter what they say.
All about Quentin Crisp, staying an Englishman in New York. Well, now, you can leave your dedication for this Sunday's Love Songs, Radio 2's Facebook page right now and this afternoon. If you want to send us a dedication for Love Songs this Sunday morning, just go to Facebook and search for Radio 2. You'll see our Love Songs post. All you got to do is comment underneath it before 5 o'clock this afternoon. Make sure you say who you are, where you're from, along with who the dedication might be for. We do read all the dedications you leave on Facebook. Just make sure you're listening to Love Songs from 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, and you could hear yours on the show. So to recap, if you want a dedication on Love Songs, go to Facebook, search for BBC Radio 2, leave your comment under the Love Songs post, and don't forget you got until 5 o'clock today to do it, and good luck.
Steve Wright, Sunday Love Songs. Oh, Radio 2.
And now, back to the oldies.
Shining like a national guitar. I am following the river down the highway through the cradle of the Civil War. I'm going to Graceland, Graceland, to Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. My traveling companion is 9 years old. He is the child of my first marriage. I've reason to believe we both will be received in Graceland. She comes back to tell me she's gone. As if I didn't know that, as if I didn't know my own bed. as if I'd never noticed the way she brushed her hair from her forehead. And she said, losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you're blown apart. Everybody sees the wind blow. I'm going to Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. And my traveling companions are ghosts in empty sockets. I'm looking at ghosts and empties. But I have reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. There is a girl in New York City who calls herself the human trampoline. Sometimes when I'm falling, flying, or tumbling in turmoil, I say, whoa, so this is what she means. She means we're bouncing into Graceland. And I see losing love is like a window in your heart. Well, everybody sees you're blown apart. Everybody feels the wind blow. Ooh, in Graceland, in Graceland. I'm going to Graceland. For reasons I cannot explain, there's some part of me wants to see Graceland. And I may be obliged to defend every love, every ending, or maybe there's no obligations now. Maybe I have a reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland.
It's a dry and sunny day across the UK, fairly breezy but feeling warm in the sunshine. 23 in Windsor, that's the high. Tonight some heavy showers in southwest England. Otherwise a dry night with some cloud and hill fog. Lights on tonight Aberdeen, 6:19. 6:43 in Londonderry. Swansea at 6:33 and Portsmouth 6:23. There was Paul Simon and Graceland on Radio 2. On the non-stop oldies as chosen by Andy Pitway from Mullaloo in Western Australia. And next it'll be Eric Clapton.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. It's hit after hit, the non-stop oldies every day.
It's late in the evening. She's wondering what
that you just don't realize how much I love you. It's time to go home now, and I've got an aching head, so I give her the car keys, and she helps me to bed, and then I tell her, as I turn out the light, I say, my darling, you are wonderful tonight. Oh, my darling, you are wonderful tonight.
Good afternoon, it's 3:24 in the UK. There's Eric Clapton and Wonderful Tonight on the Non-Stop Oldies, as chosen by Andy Pitway from Mullaloo, Western Australia. This is Santana, Black Magic Woman.
Got a black magic woman. Got a black magic woman. I've got a black magic woman. Got me so blind I can't see that she's a black magic woman. She's trying to make a devil out of me. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Yes, don't turn your back on me, baby. Stop messing around with your tricks. Don't turn your back on me, baby. You just might pick up my magic sticks. Abracadabra. I feel the magic in your caress. I feel magic when I touch your dress. Silk and satin, leather and lace. Black panties with an angel's face. I see magic in your eyes. I hear the magic in your sighs. Just when I think I'm gonna get away, I hear those words that you always say. Abracadabra. I wanna reach out and grab you. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. Every time you call my name, I heat up like a burning flame. Burning flame, full of desire. Kiss me, baby, let the fire get higher.
Oh, yes, those were the non-stop oldies. 3:30 in the UK, BBC Radio 2 in the news. Prince George and Princess Charlotte will be among the page boys and bridesmaids at the wedding of Princess Eugenie, Buckingham Palace has said. The daughter of X Factor judge Robbie Williams, Theodora, will also join the young royals in the same role at the wedding. It was one of the top 3 films at the UK box office last weekend, but you won't find A Star Is Born on the listings for your local View cinema. The chain says it's working very hard to try and bring the film to its customers around the UK. And US retail giant Walmart has applied for a patent for a smart shopping trolley. This is mad. That can track a shopper's heart rate, temperature, grip, and walking speed. Such a system would provide valuable information about how shoppers respond to a different store or different stores. The patent, submitted in February, would see trolleys fitted with sensors, which in turn send data over the internet to Walmart servers. I'm not sure that I want a medical every time I go into Walmart just to buy pants.
Hi, this is Trump. I finally managed to lose exactly 323 calories today. I went to the beach and a seagull stole my Snickers bar. I felt it wasn't me. I'm not me when I'm hungry, but I don't know who I am when I'm not.
Steve, we're listening in Singapore, halfway to Mullaloo. Can you say hi to our friend Sasha, who now lives in Australia and listening in Mullaloo? And tell our friends who are looking forward to coming home for our wedding party in Leicester next weekend, hello. Cheers from newly married Ali and Jill. Steve, got to give a shout out to my fella, Paul. That's Paul Dangerfield, and we are listening to you in sunny Ferndown on the south coast. Always listen every day. Love the show, from Sarah. And good afternoon. Please, can you give a huge shout out to my amazing and beautiful girlfriend, Charmaine. I love that name. Due to be falling down a 12-foot ditch and breaking my ankle. Oh dear. We are confined to a small 2-berth caravan in the Derbyshire Dales on her birthday. Can you tell her I'm very sorry and we'll make it up to her? Well, you couldn't help it. When I'm mobile again. Lots of love from a broken fuzzy bear. Thank you, Steve. All right, here's Bobby.
Thanks, Steve. First of all, A83, rest and be thankful. Still closed with the landslip. They are still carrying out the assessments. This is at the Loch Goyle Head turnoff, so that's still shut. The diversion, or sign for you, 60 miles long. M65 westbound is still closed between the Boundary Mill roundabout and junction 13 for Nelson, and that's closed because of an oil spillage. The M60 clockwise, 17 to 18, very, very slow. There was a medical emergency, so they had to hold the traffic. So queues on the 62 back to 19 at Haywood as well. M6 heading southbound at 14 for Stafford North in the roadworks on the exit Slit Road. So going off onto the A5013, we've got a broken down vehicle. So one lane is shut, causing queues back onto the main carriageway. Now at Bala, the A494 closed completely following an accident just near to the B4391. And then the A13 eastbound at Poplar. So East London, the East India Dock Road is blocked completely. There's an accident just at the A12, which is the West India Dock Road junction. So there's queues on all approaches. You've got buses affected there as well. To the M25, tiny bit of a queue now forming between 14 and 15, M4 to the M40. But it's a moving queue, which is always good news. The A2 between Dover and Canterbury. Now, it's still completely closed, both ways. There was an accident just past Liddon Hill, so they've closed it from the A260. That is the Wootton Hawkinge turnoff. So it's a long diversion route I can see via Hawkinge and back on the A20 through Cheriton back to Dover that way, and the same in reverse. So just be aware, you've got big queues if you're heading away from Canterbury towards Dover. Diversion route is busy. It's only a single track through those country routes as well. So just give yourself lots of time. Finally, Thorn Falcon, the A358, closed completely with a fuel spillage between the A378 and the Southfield roundabout at Ilminster. Back with another one in 25 minutes.
Restart the client.
Hi, this is Jeremy Vine. Now, if you need to get involved, call me on at 07777777747. Press 2 if you want a taxi. Press 3 if you want to see a remake of Star is Born starring Lady Gaga. Or email at don't remind me or I'll withdraw your discount on paraffin. Boom, 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 boom. SO Blue. What happened to the guy in the brown coat that went round the back to look for terps.org. Yes, I'm buying furniture, but why would I want a meatball? I want furniture, not a meal. And why can't I get part.co.uk? It makes me want to press my cheeks in and scream. Yes, exactly like the scream. It's a painting. Call me. Oh.
This is The Big Show.
One flight, we'd be in the same time zone. Looking through your timeline, seeing all the rainbows. I got an idea, and I know that it sounds crazy. I just wanna see you. Oh, I gotta ask, do you got plans tonight? I'm a couple 100 miles from Japan, and I was thinking I could fly to your hotel tonight. 'Cause I can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. I can't seem to get you off my mind. Let's get lost tonight. Let's get lost tonight. I can't seem to get you off my mind. I can feel the tension. We could cut it with a knife. I know it's more than just a friendship. I can hear you think I'm right, yeah. Do I gotta convince you that you shouldn't fall asleep? It'll only be a couple hours, and I'm about to leave. Do you got plans tonight? I'm a couple 100 miles from Japan, and I was thinking I could fly to your hotel tonight. 'Cause I can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. I can't seem to get you off my mind. Let's get lost tonight. Let's get lost tonight. I can't seem to get you off my mind.
Moments from now, we'll talk to Leanne Moriarty, best-selling author. Here we are returning for some factoids. Bob B. Pryor.
Firefighters use wetting agents to make water wetter. The chemicals reduce the surface tension of plain water so it's easier to spread and soak into objects. It's known as wet water.
Yeah, I've noticed that water is wet. You might have more in common with residents of Finland than you think. In Finland, there's a philosophy of life that translates into pants drunk. It's a term that literally means drinking at home alone in your underwear. I know. The idea is to shut out the problems of the world and enjoy your life in your own home, doing whatever makes you happy. Pants drunk, drinking sadly at home, alone in your underwear. I wouldn't recommend that.
I think that's one of life's great pleasures, I think you'll find. With the golf on as well, though. There's nothing wrong with doing that.
And your vest on.
Sometimes.
String vest?
Never.
Oh, no, I'm getting a very, very bad image of all of this.
Factoids.
On your digital radio. The year that Paul Weller turned 60, I'm going to be sharing some of the reasons he is such an enduring and marvellous artist.
Join Martin Freeman.
I think sometimes he's a little underrated.
This Friday night from 7.
We'll be playing some things that you will know, some things that you might not know.
And on Sunday afternoon from 3.
What I love is the sound of a band doing exactly what they want to do.
4 sides, 30 songs, 1 seminal album.
It's one of the best.
50 years since it was released. 6 Music celebrates
It's The Beatles' The White Album.
I'm Martin Freeman. Join me.
Friday night from 7 and on Sunday afternoon from 3. BBC Radio 6 Music.
Did you ever want it? Did you want it back? Oh my, tears me apart. Did you ever fight it? All of the pain, so much pride running through my veins.
Is with us today. Oh my goodness. How nice to meet you. How are you?
Hello, thank you so much.
First of all, I apologise for it being so cold in this studio.
That's okay.
Well, it's not because you put your coat on, got an overcoat on now.
I come from a warm climate. So.
No, we keep it cool so that if anybody comes in here, they're terribly nervous, they feel a little bit better and they don't overheat.
Wouldn't it make them tremble with greater fear if you keep them cold?
You might be right. This is where my argument falls to the ground. Yeah. Leanne Moriarty is an Australian writer whose novels have been translated into 39 languages and have sold over 14 million copies worldwide, including Husband's Secret and Big Little Lies, which of course is now an Emmy and Golden Globe winning TV series starring Nicole Kidman and Reese Witherspoon. Leanne has just published her 8th novel, 9 Perfect Strangers, which follows 9 people over 10 days in a health and wellness retreat. Congratulations on all your success, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Do you write now, or have you ever written with maybe a TV thing in mind?
The only time I've done that was when I was writing the story for season 2 of Big Little Lies, and that's when I did write a role for Meryl Streep.
I know, she's going to be in the next series,
and
right?
She is going to be in it.
How exciting.
Yes, I know. I can't quite believe it. I can't believe my audacity, and I can't believe it paid off.
When is the next series, do you know?
Early next year, that's all I know.
And is it a different different mindset writing specifically when you know it's for the screen?
Oh, definitely. So I wrote not really for my characters in the book, but for Nicole Kidman's Celeste and Reese Witherspoon's Madeline. So I definitely followed on from the series. And the other great thing when you're writing for a show is one of the hardest things for a novelist to do is get your characters from room to room. But I could just say, this is happening. So just scene after scene. So that was good fun.
Oh, right. So you're writing Nine Perfect Strangers. Are you thinking of any actors?
But no. So when it comes to my novels, I think it would be a mistake to start thinking. Because I don't think every book doesn't have to be a film. Some books might not be.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but at the moment, all of my books have been optioned.
It's not a bad thing.
No, but it's not a bad thing. I am not complaining.
I'd say it's a good thing.
Yes.
So 9 people over 10 days in a health and wellness retreat. Where is this retreat and what kinds of people are there?
So it's a remote, it's not a real location, it's a remote part of New South Wales. So I've called it 6 hours north of Sydney, but it's not real. So I just needed them somewhere far away.
Yeah.
And yes, 9 people. I don't want to tell about all of the characters because I want the reader to have a feeling that they're going there too. But the one character I will tell you about is Frances Welty, who is a formerly best-selling romantic novelist.
And based on anybody?
Well, that's when my husband recently read the book and he said, you do realise that when people read this book, you will be exactly the same age as Frances and everybody will say that this character is based on you. And I said, I know, that's why I made her as charming as possible.
Is she a really nice person in it? Is she intelligent, articulate?
Yes, he has all those things, exactly.
Yeah. So what are the rest of them like? Obviously there's dynamic between them.
Yes.
And aggravation perhaps, and romance maybe.
Well, all those things. And the other character I will tell you about is the director of the health retreat, who is a tall, charismatic, very beautiful Russian woman called Masha Demachenko. And that's the one that will be played by Nicole Kidman.
Because she has an agenda, doesn't she? I know you're not going to tell us very much about this, are you?
And she means very well. Yes, she wants the best for her guests, but she has an interesting approach.
And would the best in her mind be different to what the best in the guest's mind?
Yes, exactly. Right. Yes, that's right.
Let me just tease this a bit more. So are the guests outraged by her approach?
Some of them are very intrigued by her approach and others are completely outraged.
Offended or not?
Yes, deeply offended. But they're all assuming, so they've signed up for a 10-day transformation for a cleanse. So they're going to give up dairy and alcohol and all those sorts of things, and they're assuming that will transform their lives.
How does the wellness centre come out of this? Does the wellness centre look like a place that we might want to go to, or perhaps not?
Well, it's really interesting. Some people have said, oh, I'd love to go to this resort, and other people have said, oh, my goodness, I would never go to such a place. So it depends on your personality.
Yeah. We're back with Leon Moriarty in just a moment.
There's a train at the station that's ready to leave, and a perfect future just made for me. I let this stranger walk into my life, stepped out of the darkness back into the light. I know I'm crazy, but just a little sane. I get to take this ride again. You give me hope when I wake up, to lift my head high and take what's mine. We look for laughter in the madness. You give me hope and you give me life. Will you let me breathe now while I find my truth? If I love myself, don't mean I don't love you. All of my chances are in my hand. Stepped out of the darkness, found out who I am. I know I'm crazy, but just a little sane. I get to take this ride again. You give me hope when I wake up to lift my head high and take what's mine. We look for laughter in the madness. You give me hope and you give me life.
All right, we're back with Leanne Moriarty. And we're talking about her new novel, 9 Perfect Strangers, which follows 9 people over 10 days in a health and wellness retreat. Now, you said they were miles from anywhere, but do they have mobile phones?
No, so that's part of it. It's a digital detox as well.
Oh, so they're all cut
yes.
off. I couldn't possibly survive there, could you?
No, I couldn't. Well, that's why the first time I went to a health resort, I did take in a little bag of contraband with.
Did you?
Yes, just a little bit of champagne and chocolate.
Champagne and chocolate?
Just the essentials.
What's the point, Leanne?
Well, because you can relax. I know, but that's what the resort I then went to for proper research. The director said to me that some people apparently have been caught ordering a meat lover's pizza delivered to the back fence.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's
awful.
Hello, is that Deliveroo?
That's definitely against the rules.
Yes, that's right.
Where'd you say? That's brilliant. So, what else can you tell us without giving too much away?
They think they're there for mindfulness and meditation. It starts with a period of silence, so nobody's allowed to talk either.
So if it was a movie, it'd have to be a silent movie, all fast and silent.
Yes, that's right. That only lasts for a while. And people keep breaking the silence, of course.
Yeah, great. I mean, what do you make of your career? Because you've been unbelievably successful and you've been doing it quite a while now, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm not an overnight success. I've been, I think, 16, 17 years, something like that.
What did you want to do and what were you doing before?
Well, I always wanted to be a writer, so I ended up going into advertising and marketing. So I always had a job that involved writing of some sort. I wrote things like the back of the Sultana brand box.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I remember that. That was
yeah.
tour de force.
My grandmother thought it was the
5
best
stars.
thing I've ever written. It's a healthy head start to the day means a healthy head start to life.
Genius.
It's genius, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know.
Could have been a mini-series.
You're
With
right.
Meryl
It should have been optioned. That's right.
Yeah. And then?
My sister, I can remember it very clearly. I got a phone call from my sister to say that her first book, Feeling Sorry for Celia, had been accepted for publication. And I was very happy for her because I love her dearly, but I was also filled with envy because she had basically gone ahead and achieved our childhood dream, and I hadn't even tried. It was sibling rivalry that pushed me to write my first novel. So if it wasn't for her, I would never have done it.
What year was that?
It must have been around the year 2000.
Okay,
yeah.
so that wasn't 3 Wishes then?
So I then wrote, my first attempt was because it was around the year 2000, which was when Sydney had the Olympics.
Yes.
So I wrote a book called The Animal Olympics for a children's book, which was enthusiastically rejected by every publisher in Australia. But then I wrote 3 Wishes, which was my first
they're
novel.
kicking themselves now, aren't they? Hey, just like Decca Records with the Beatles. Hey, they're kicking themselves now. Huh? I would go back to them and go, ha ha.
Well, the Animal Olympics had still not been published, so I don't know.
It could happen.
It could happen, yeah.
Leanne Moriarty's latest novel, 9 Perfect Strangers, is out now in hardback and ebook. And how very nice to meet you. When did you say the new series is coming?
Early next year, 2019.
Okay. HBO in America?
HBO, yes.
Here at Sky.
Sky Atlantic, I think. Yeah.
Leanne, thank you very much. There we are, Leanne Moriarty, everybody. And the book is called 9 Perfect Strangers. Check it out.
I remember the day we had nothing to do. So we went down to the city zoo just to kill an hour or two out in the good sunshine. But we had so much fun, we were glad that we came. We fed all the animals and gave each a name. Didn't even mind when it started to rain. We had a real good time. But now that it's over and you're far away, I miss you more with each passing day. All my friends sympathize and say you'll forget in time. Yes, you will. Give yourself a little time. But it's already been well over a year. And just in case you're interested, you might like to hear how everybody's doing down hippo forgot you, and so did the kangaroo. But me and the elephant, we still remember you. Me and the elephant, we'll never forget you. Well, I wrote to Landlanders and Dear Abby too, sought their advice as to what I should do, and they said everything that reminds me of you would all have to go. So I burned all your pictures except 2 or 3, the one by my bed and one on my TV, and the one that I always carry with me everywhere I go. And today was so nice, and since I was in town, I thought I'd take
Oh my goodness, this always reminds me of like late friend Terry.
how everyone is down at the city zoo. And what's new? Well, the rhino forgot you, the zebra forgot you, the polar bear and tiger too. But me and the elephant, we still remember you. Me and the elephant, we'll never forget you.
From BBC Radio to Gene Cotton, Me and the Elephant. Still remember you. 5 to 4, here's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. First of all, 83, rest and be thankful. It is still shut at Loch Goyle Head following the earlier landslip, or the landslip yesterday. Still doing the inspection work. There is still a 60-mile diversion for you. M65 westbound is still closed between the Boundary Mill roundabout and junction 13 for Nelson, and that's following an oil spillage. Troutbeck Kirkston Pass, the A592 is blocked. There's an accident even on the Kirkston Pass, so closed completely. Waiting for more information. It's just near to the Kirkston Inn, but they are waiting for the air ambulance, so emergency services are there, so it's closed completely. Problems for the M6. There was a breakdown southbound at 14 for Stafford North on the exit Slit Road. That's now cleared out of the way. To Bala, the A494 is still closed with the accident between the B4391 and Church Street, so that's still shut both ways. The M11 heading south 7 to 6, that's at the bottom towards the M25. An accident has closed one lane. And problems if you're heading on the A13 as well, eastbound, still blocked at the East India Dock Road where it meets with the West India Dock Road with the A12, so that's still shut, causing all sorts of confusion and congestion. Give it a miss if you can. And problems for the A2 still between Canterbury and Dover. The A2 is closed. It's actually closed between Liddon Hill, that's the Dover end, and the A260. That is the route that takes you through to Hawkinge. Back with more for you, half an hour.
Thank you to Bobster.
What you really like, baby, I can take my time. We don't ever have to fight, just take it step by step. I can see it in your eyes, cause they never tell me lies. I can feel that body shake and the heat between your. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run, I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch and it can set you free. We don't have to rush when you're alone with me. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. You are not the single type, so baby, this the perfect time. I'm just trying to get you, I'm just trying to be faded off this touch. You don't need a lonely night, so baby, I can make it right. You just gotta let me try to give you what you want. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run, I know what you've been through. Just a simple touch
course, the weekend. I feel it coming. In the showbiz cuts on the big show, Taylor Swift, Camila Cabello and BTS. Some K-pop. There's Elliot from E.T., Henry Thomas, plus the socials, factoids and the big crew. This is BBC Radio 2 online on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM.
And we're the BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Jason Kay. The Supreme Court has ruled that the Christian owners of a bakery in Belfast did not breach the law when they refused to bake a cake iced with a message supporting same-sex marriage. The judgment overturns 2 previous rulings that found Asher's Bakery had discriminated against the customer. Our legal affairs correspondent Clive Coleman says the ruling raises some questions.
What if you walk into a bakery and say, I want a cake that says, Happy Bar Mitzvah, for instance? Can the baker say, well, I disagree with fundamental ideas at the heart of Judaism, so I'm not going to bake that cake for you? What about support fox hunting or support Brexit? So I think it does open up an area of debate here, and I think there will be more cases that test sort of the boundaries in this area.
Jeremy Corbyn has said that Theresa May's declaration at the Conservative conference last week that austerity is over will be exposed as a great big con unless the government boosts public spending. The Labour leader challenged Mrs May about public spending cuts at Prime Minister's questions. Mrs May responded by saying that while austerity was at an end, fiscal responsibility was not, adding that a Labour government would take the country back to square one. Labour's Rachel Maskell rejects that.
Everything Labour is proposing is fully costed as we go forward. But the Prime Minister can't just announce that austerity is ended without putting the policies in place. And of course, for many people, they're facing cuts to the services today after that pronouncement and continue to suffer real hardship.
The bodyguard who shot the Westminster Bridge attacker has broken down in court as he described the incident. Giving evidence anonymously, he said he saw Khalid Massoud running towards him carrying 2 knives covered in blood and thought he was going to kill him. He told the inquest that he fired a quick succession of shots until the threat was no longer present. Women around the country are marching in protest at a change in the age they receive their pension, from 60 to 66. Many are arguing that the age should not have been raised until the gender pay gap and the gender pension gap have been completely eliminated. Up to 3.9 million women are believed to be affected, with some losing out on more than £40,000. One of them is Stella Taylor.
We were just aghast. We thought there must be a mistake. Had I received my pension at 60 when I had expected to, I wouldn't have been wealthy by anybody's standards, but I wouldn't have been in the depths of poverty that I now am. There are times when I've needed to use my local food bank because I haven't been able to afford groceries.
A court has named the wife of a jailed international banker as the first target of a new anti-corruption power. Zamira Hayeva, whose husband was convicted of stealing millions from Azerbaijan's largest bank, is fighting to keep her £15 million home in London. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 4. Our next at 5.
Thanks, Jason. It's Sport Now. Shojo Saka.
Yeah, good afternoon. England's first one-day international against Sri Lanka in Dambulla has just been abandoned due to rain. The home side had won the toss and put England into bat. The tourists reached 92 for 2 in their first 15 overs before coming off the field. Geraint Thomas is appealing for thieves to return his Tour de France trophy after it was stolen from a cycle show. It was taken after Thomas's Team Sky loaned the trophy to sponsors Pinarello to display at the event event in Birmingham. A new women-only motorsports series has been launched in an attempt to find potential female Formula One stars. The W Series, which will start next year, will consist of 6 races in Europe, including a round in the UK. The cars will be identical and be provided and run by the championship. In tennis, British number 1 Johanna Konta has parted company with coach Michael Joyce. That's after less than a year together. And scrum half Conor Murray has signed a new deal with the Irish Rugby Football Union to play in the country until at least June 2022.
Thank you very much, Shoujo. And Shoujo back with Paddy and Simon after 5. Now you're up to date.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it. Got it if you want it. Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet if you want it now. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby, you deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. By the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. I'm talking trips to Puerto Rico. Say the word and we go. You can be my flica. Girl, I'll be a flico, mamacita. I would never make a promise that I can't keep. I promise that your smile ain't gonna never leave. Shopping sprees in Paris. Everything 24 carats. Take a look in that mirror. Now tell me who's the fairest. Is it you? Is it you? Is it me? Is it me? Say it's us. Say it's us. And I'll agree, baby. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. By the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. You say you want a good time, but here I am, baby. Here I am, baby. Talk to me, talk to me, tell me what's on your mind. If you want it, girl, come and get it. All this is here for you. Tell me, baby, tell me, baby, what you tryna do? Gold jewelry shining bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what
I know what you're thinking, because he mentioned him quite a lot. Who is Julio? We don't know. He got the stretch though, didn't he? Bruno Mars, that's what I like, and Glenn Fry. you belong to the city. True enough. Steve.Wright at bbc.co.uk to email. Text 88291 if you need a shout-out. Tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Well now, hashtag Mental Health Day is trending on Twitter. Arrange tweets on hashtag World Mental Health Day. I would only ask one thing. Please look out for others, ask how they are, give them a smile, and if anyone needs help, give them a helping hand or guide them to somewhere that can, or someone that can. Giorgio Moroder has announced his first ever live tour. It's a celebration of the 80s and will visit 15 cities across Europe in April and May next year, where Giorgio will be performing highlights from across his career. The UK dates are Monday 1st of April, Birmingham Symphony Hall, 2nd of April, London Hammersmith Polo, and then on to Glasgow, Manchester, and I think that's about it, for that particular week. Tickets go on sale 9 a.m. on Friday. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has announced he'll star in his first Netflix movie, which is based on the African-American folk hero John Henry, called John Henry and the Statesmen. Dwayne will also produce it and shared a teaser trailer on his Instagram earlier this afternoon. And it was the American Music Awards in Los Angeles. Taylor Swift won a total of 4 awards, and she did a public service announcement in one of her acceptance speeches.
Thank you so much for this, and I just wanted to make a mention of the fact that this award and every single award given out tonight were voted on by the people, and you know what else is voted on by the people? Is the midterm elections on November 6th. Get out and vote. I love you guys.
Camilla Cabello also won 4 awards. She's very grateful.
When I think of awards, I really do just think of my fans and making them proud because they vote so hard. And for me, that is kind of like the prize.
And as we mentioned earlier, K-pop band BTS are in the UK and playing their second gig in London tonight. They've got a hectic schedule, but RM says they do find time to relax.
We always travel all over the world. We get tired, but we try to sleep as much as we can. We try to exercise. We try to play some games. We always put some games in our luggages. So sort of like that. We try to deal with it.
And that's BTS, and you can see them, by the way, on Graham Norton on Friday night and hear them on the Jockin on Friday afternoon. Right here. DJ Silly Boy is all over K-pop.
My eyes are wide this morning, but my heart is heavy still. There's a sea inside me, storming, 'cause I'm battling with my will. Though I may grow tired and weary and ache within my bones, I will fight for what I believe in, even if I fight alone. I know that I'm gonna keep on moving on, 'cause nobody can stop me, yeah. 'Cause I gathered my armor and I'm ready for battle. I got my weapons strong, taking the road less traveled, and I'm ready to do this, and nobody can stop me, 'cause I'm thoroughly convinced this is my love and it runs deep. In my life there have been many who have tried to break me down, but I know in my soul, oh, that I am upward bound. Doesn't matter what they think of me, 'cause I know what I was born to be. I don't do it 'cause it's trendy. I hold on to my integrity, manifest my own reality, and soon all the haters will see that nobody can stop me, yeah. 'Cause I gathered my armor and I'm ready for battle. I got my weapons strong, taking the road less traveled, and I'm ready to do this, and nobody can stop me, 'cause I'm thoroughly convinced this is my love and it runs deep. This is my love and it runs deep. love and it runs deep. And I got in my armor, and I'm ready for battle. I got my weapons drawn, taking the road less traveled. And I'm ready to do this, and nobody can stop me. 'Cause I'm thoroughly convinced this is my love and it runs deep. Yeah, this is my love and it runs deep.
Our beds are hotbeds for bacteria. According to one study, we lose up to 26 gallons of sweat in bed per year, or 1 litre of sweat per day. What's more, the same study found 47 different species of fungi on 10 regularly used pillows. Turns out pillows are full of dead skin, dust mites, and they're dropping. So it's not bad enough that the dust mites are in there. They're also doing it all over your... Yeah.
Well, they've got to do it somewhere, haven't they? They obviously like doing it on pillowcases.
Not in my neighbourhood.
You don't know. Well, you don't know. Of course they do it in your neighbourhood. They do it everywhere. Dust mites is dust mites. You can't see them. They just exist.
Yeah.
You can try and hoover it. You can try and shake it out. You can try and knock it out or wipe it off. It doesn't matter. They come back.
They're not the same as bedbugs, by the way.
Aren't they?
No, bedbugs are different, aren't they?
Well, yes, they are different, but you don't want either of them. Can you get rid of a dust mite in a 30-degree wash? That's what I want to know. Or does it have to be washed at 60 degrees,
60 degrees
for about
is best.
4 hours?
Yeah, I think that's probably it. Well, what you got over there?
The word fossil used to be defined as something dug up. Nowadays, it generally means the remains or trace evidence of prehistoric life. And do you know what coprolite is?
Coprolite? No.
Coprolite.
Oh, coprolite? No.
Dinosaur poo.
Oh, that's nice.
Toys.
Saturday is our day for Pick of the Pops.
Paul Gambaccini.
Every weekend, I count down the singles charts from years gone by. But this weekend, it's a Pick of the Pops special as I reveal the top 40 best-selling studio albums of all time. You'll hear artists from Amy Winehouse to the Spice Girls, Fleetwood Mac to Michael Jackson. But seriously, there could be urban hymns. They'll probably be stars and will certainly get a rush of blood to the head. The top 40 best-selling studio albums of all time.
With Paul Gambaccini.
Part of BBC Music's National Album Day.
Saturday afternoon from 1.
On Radio 2.
Saw you flying by, flash of turquoise blue, I just had to try to keep your life in view. same? Will it make it easier on you now? You got someone to blame. You said one love, one life, when it's one need in the night, one love, we get to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. Did I disappoint you or leave a bad taste in your mouth? You act like you never had love, and you want me to go without. Well, it's too late tonight to drag the past out into the light. We're one, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, carry each other. Whoa. Have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Did I ask too much, more than a lot? You gave me nothing, now it's all I got. We're one, but we're not the same. Well, we hurt each other, then we're doing it again. You say love is a temper, love a higher love. Love is a temper, love the higher love. You asked me to enter, well then you made me crawl, and I can't be holding on to what you got when all you got is hurt. One love, one blood, one life. You got to do what you should. One life.
Great song. Great song. You two, one. Good show, Steve. Listening with my darling wife, Jeanette Thornton, on a Spanish beach in the sunshine. That's from Andrew. And Steve and gang, hope you can give me and my wife a big shout out. We're relaxing in the sun with a cold beer in Croatia. Loving the big show. That's John and Mandy McPhee. And mention my sister and I en route to see Jeff Lindsay Hello tonight in Birmingham. That's Sue and Carolyn. Many thanks. Good show. Thank you. Yes, I mentioned earlier on, just a reminder that you can leave your dedication for this week's Sunday Love Songs on Radio 2's Facebook page, but you need to do it before the end of the show today. If you'd like to send us a dedication for love songs for this Sunday morning, you just go to Facebook and search for Radio 2. The Sunday Love Songs post is right there. Just make sure you comment underneath it before 5 o'clock. From inside your sofa cushions to the piggy bank on the shelf to the coins in your pockets, you've accumulated a lot more change than you probably realise. Guess how much spare change, according to this report, you have around your home right now that you could get hold of? Spare change.
That's a very interesting question, because we've got a little piggy bank.
Yeah.
And we put spare change in that, and that accumulates very quickly. £250.
I say about 20, but I think that here's the thing. If you've got children at home, you've got no spare change, because they are absolute experts in finding things down the sofa to build up their own pocket money. So I think it's different. If for you, Steve, unless your daughter is running around trying to get you loose change.
No. Well, actually, I mean, what we do at home is have a little thing on the table near the television, which is all the loose change. So I say,
it goes in there. That's what we do.
If you're going out, you know, get something and da-da-da.
Yeah, anyway, what's the answer?
Huh?
What's the answer?
About what?
About this change thing. How much is it?
What are you talking about?
Well, you asked me about how much change was lying around the house. Have you not got an answer? People are wondering now. People want to know.
Oh, 40 quid. You see what I did there? I'm full equity member.
Very good, yes. Give him an Oscar.
Yeah, that's good acting, wasn't it?
Very good acting, yes.
Huh? Okay, October 10th today, so let's do a few birthdays and anniversaries. Who was, I'm going to do a good one for you, Thelonious Monk there, Bobby.
Well, he was a jazz musician, wasn't he?
My
He was
goodness.
a drummer.
You know.
Cheeky monkey. I do know some things. The thing is, you never ask me the things I know. You usually ask those to Tim.
You're right. American jazz pianist and composer who led the way to bebop, Giuseppe Verdi.
Giuseppe Verdi was an Italian classical musical composer, I believe.
Yeah, romantic opera composer whose works include...
Verdi's Don Giovanni, Magic for Rigoletto.
Just a minute.
What?
How did he know that? You see, the thing is Tim knows before he comes in. No one knows that.
I have a little theory.
No, I don't. No, don't encourage him to suggest I'm cheating.
No, you're right, Bobby. Thank you so much, Bobby.
It's not
I love
fair.
you. I mean, here's the thing. I have this little sheet, and it's actually from an encyclopedia, and it's got each day, right? So I just get them to photocopy it for me, and I have a feeling that somebody in our office is giving it to Tim as well.
But not me.
No, I know, because you're not a cheat.
Honestly, if they cheated, right, seriously, think of it like this. If they cheated and told me the answers, would I keep getting it right every day and appear like a smart aleck? Would I do that?
Yes, you would, because you're not that bright. And also, the other thing is, the wording seems to be the same. When I ask you, the wording's the same as on the sheet.
I'm not playing anymore then.
No, all right.
Do it on your own.
Let's see how you do with this. All right, you ready?
Yes.
1985, the death of bald-headed American actor whose most famous films include, and I won't tell you the names of the films.
I bet it's The Dirty Dozen, and I bet he was famous on TV as Kojak.
It's Yul Brynner.
It's Yul Brynner.
Is it not Tony Savalas?
You got it deliberately wrong. That's it. I'm not playing now. You're on the big show.
So I haven't had a drink since my last one. No clouds in the sky, but I'm on one. I'm alright. You've been knocking on my door, what you say? I'm on a ride, I'm on a high, I'm on a play day. I'm alright. Oh yeah. I'm calling. I'm falling. Didn't know it, but I know it now. Didn't know it, but I know it now. There's an angel living in my house. It's the only thing that could explain what I've been going through. I'm on fire over you. I wasn't looking, but I found me a real one. Give it to me, or I'm gonna have to steal some. I'm alright. Goosebumps in my head. I'm gonna get you alone, baby, in my bed. I'm alright. I'm feeling alright. Yeah. I'm calling. I'm falling. Didn't know it, but I know it now. Didn't know it, but I know it now. There's an angel living in my house. It's the only thing that could explain what I've been going through. I'm on fire over you. Oh, because I've been reaching for the stars. I've been wearing my lucky charm. It's the only thing that could explain what I've been going through. I'm on fire over you. I'm wearing my lucky charm. It's getting better, baby. There are castles in my sand. I got a whole section in my bag. You see, baby, there's a skip in my step when I'm walking down the avenue.
Next half hour, we'll be talking to Elliot from E.T. Henry Thomas, he's all grown up now. Macy Gray and over you.
Hi, this is Jezza from the Lunchtime Show.
I know.
Yeah, that's right, you know me. There's huge confusion on the contact website. It's ibought2redsetters.co.uk. Give those mutts a bone. At I had too many, threw up in a cab, they cleaned it up with sawdust. Not me, but Thomas Edison. It was a light bulb moment, you idiot. .co.uk. Now I'm at uni, I can do joined up writing. Group hug.
Yeah. Oh dear. Here's Bobby.
Thank you, Steve. The 83, the rest and be thankful. Still closed. They're inspecting the landslip still, so it's still shut at Loch Goyle Head. There is a diversion 60 miles long, but it's all signed for you. M65 westbound, Boundary Mill roundabout to 13 at Nelson. We've still got the westbound route closed, so that's still being cleaned up. Eastbound is open, but you've got a little bit of heavy traffic just past the scene where people are stopping to have a look. M8 westbound Glasgow. Junctions 18 to 19. Charing Cross to Anderston Cross. Now, there was an accident earlier. It's cleared out of the way, but it's left some slow traffic. M1 heading south, 31 at Sheffield. There's a breakdown. One lane is closed, but traffic's actually coping reasonably well. To the A494 at Bala, still closed with this accident between the B4391 and Church Street, so that's still completely shut in both directions. M11 at the bottom, southbound, 7 to 6 Harlow to the M25. We've got one lane still closed while they deal with recovery following the earlier accident. Problems are if you're heading on to the M25 anti-clockwise, 7 to 6 at Godstone. They are holding the traffic, and this is because of an accident. Now, this is going to be a temporary hold, but the queues are already back to junction 8 for Reigate, so you should be on the move soon, but it hasn't happened yet. Then we've got the A27 eastbound between Coldine Lane and the A270 at Stanmere. They are blocked the road to help with emergency services, so they're holding the traffic there. It hasn't been released yet. Hopefully they'll get a lane open fairly soon. And then finally, A2 Dover to Canterbury, and back the other way as well. Closed between Liddon Hill and the A260, and that's because of an accident just north of Liddon Hill. Just be aware that the A260 is the turning you take if you want to go to Hawkinge and Folkestone. So it's a long diversion if you're from Canterbury all the way to Hawkinge to Cheriton, and then along the A20 from Folkestone to Dover. That is the diversion route if you're coming from Canterbury. Back with another one for you, 25 minutes.
I can follow that.
BBC Radio 2 Song opening.
Why can't you just tell me the truth? Hard to believe the things you say. Why can't you feel the tears I cry today, cry today, cry today? How do you win if we all lose? You change the facts to justify. Your lips move, but your words get in the way, in the way, in the way. Kings and queens, crooks and thieves, you don't see the forest for the trees. Head and heart on our knees, you can't see what we all see. How do you sleep when the world keeps turning? All that we built has come undone. How do you sleep when the world is burning? Everyone answers to someone. Don't lie to me, you lie to me. you sleep? How do you sleep? How do you sleep? How do you sleep? The lovers in love. How do you sleep? How do you sleep? Don't lie to me, don't lie to me, you lie to me. Don't lie to me.
Don't lie to me. That's Barbara Streisand. Steve loving the show. Just got back from New York. Awesome place. Absolutely agree with you with that. Serious jet lagging though. No G. Jill from Lancaster. And Stephen Coe, a great show today. Rolling in wheat and barley here in Leicestershire. Play me a record as I trundle up and down in the field. Wow. Thank you from Steve Parks. And Steve, a shout out please. Driving back to Somerset from Yorkshire with Jasper, my Labrador. Only 270 miles to go. Love the show. It's Barbara.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I'm wondering what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep the smile from my face. Losing control, yeah, I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. When you started out with nothing and you're proud that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they all come crawling, slap you on the back and say, try to make some sense of it all, but I can see it makes no sense at all. Is it cool to go to sleep on the floor? 'Cause I don't think that I can take anymore. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. And you started out with nothing and you're proud that you're a self-made man. And your friends, they all come calling, slap you on the back and say, yeah, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Stuck in the middle with you.
Henry Thomas is a Golden Globe nominated actor and musician who starred in big TV series and movies over the years, such as Legends of the Fall, Gangs of New York, Dear John, Ouija, Origin of Evil. However, you're so fed up hearing this. Here we go. I bet you're going, oh, not again. Thanks to his performance in one of the all-time classic movies, aged just 11, Henry played the role of Elliot in Steven Spielberg's E.T. That was him.
It was him.
But I'm not going to dwell on that at all, Henry. Because I just get the feeling that you might not want to dwell on that somehow. So
I'm an expert. I've talked about it. This is the longest press tour I've ever been on.
Yeah. You've probably talked it away by now, haven't you? Completely and utterly. Okay, now, this looks scary. It's called The Haunting of Hill House. It's based on the classic Gothic horror novel by Shirley Jackson. So, who do you play? And run through the story for us just a little bit.
The story is about a family that moves into a house which is haunted. But we discover this over 10 episodes that flashes back from the present to the events of 20 years ago in the said house.
Yeah.
And I play the patriarch of the family, Hugh Crane, who's very pragmatic, and it can't be ghosts.
Okay.
It's got to be
Well, I was gonna
black
say-
mold or something.
Yeah, you only have to look at the house.
Like, what did you say, mould?
That's why
It
everyone's
could be
acting-
insects.
That's
Anything
why they're
could
acting crazy. They're inhaling this black mold.
To be fair, it does look like it should be a haunted house, doesn't it, from the outside?
Maybe should have thought about what he was getting into
Before he bought the house
Before
and
he bought the
moved
house.
his family. So how many in the family then? Because young kids are involved, aren't they?
Yes, there's 5 kids. So we kind of flash back between the adult version of the cast and the cast 20 years ago.
Are we to establish why this family have been picked on, or is it just the house?
There's some bad memories associated with the house from its inception.
You're being very careful here. I love this. Yeah.
Yes.
Netflix always say to you guys, oh, listen, don't give too much away, but, tease it, right?
Yeah. So forgive me.
You've done this for years, right?
Forgive me, I signed my life away.
Yeah.
So we see the family in the state that they're in today, and then through flashbacks we see why they're in such a state today, if indeed they are in state today.
Yes. The haunting and the spirit of the house is kind of revealed piecemeal throughout the season.
And can you say anything about the nature of the haunting? Because obviously it's not mould, but there's some nasty things involved.
Well, Hill House has a personality of its own, and it likes to keep things in the house. So there are different residents from different periods of time that are still in the house. so to speak.
Okay. Yeah,
we're getting there. We'll grind you down in the end. You'll be giving it all away.
Yes, it's
I'm gonna carry you. You keep your eyes closed no matter what you hear. You don't open them. You promise? Do you promise?
I promise.
You keep your eyes closed no matter what. You keep them closed. Okay.
Let me just ask you about getting into movies. I mean, obviously, with E.T., you were in movies at a very early age. How did that come about? How did you get into acting in the first place?
I got a part at an open call audition in 1980 for a film called Raggedy Man. It was a Universal film, and Spielberg was aware of my existence because as he was editing Poltergeist, across the hall was the editing bay for Raggedy Man, and the two editors talked, and it was learned that he was looking for a kid, and they put together a clip from Raggedy Man, showed it to Spielberg and company, and then I was given an audition based on that.
There's not anybody I know that doesn't know the dialogue to that film that hasn't seen that film. Everyone's seen it.
Yeah, and crazily enough, 36 years later, I'm still talking about it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay, because it's a good thing, because most people have fond memories about the film, and it continues to be enjoyed by new generations.
Okay, so give us an overview of the series, as it were.
We open up kind of setting up the stage for Hill House. In each episode, we follow a different character. So you might see the same events play out through different characters' eyes throughout the season.
Yeah.
And the mysteries are sort of revealed in that way.
And it does look genuinely scary.
It really
doesn't
does.
From what we've seen so far.
Well, it's not a schlocky jump scare. It's more psychological and...
No, I was jump scared.
there are a couple of jump scares throughout the series, but it relies mostly on terror.
Yeah. You can see Henry Thomas in The Haunting of Hill House, which launches on Netflix this coming Friday. Really nice to meet you. It was great fun.
Thanks
Henry
for having
Thomas, it's our pleasure. Henry Thomas. Thank you, Henry. Brilliant. includes Paddy and Simon at 5, The Folk Show with Ricky Ross at 8, Norman Cook, Come a Long Way, Baby. That's at 9, Sarah Cox at 10, OJ Borge at midnight. All on Radio 2. It's 10 to 5.
It's pioneering, it's witty, irreverent, insightful. It's all about the groove, the rhythm, and the poetry. Welcome to the Blues Show. The Keris Matthews Blues Show.
Play that for Barbara Rhodes. She's called her 82-year-old mum up in Scotland to tell her about the show. She loves blues and boogie woogie and is a huge Tom Jones fan.
I got a feeling called the blues.
What's it feel like? Because some of us are not blessed with a voice like yours, Tom.
It's a tremendous feeling. You know, you can express yourself.
The Keris Matthews Blues Show.
It's just such a pleasure to come here and share some of the best recordings, in my opinion, ever made.
Monday nights from 8
on BBC Radio 2.
Gonna put you back on holiday next.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Radio 2.
Gypsy Kings. It's like being back at Porta Banús. Gypsy Kings. Inspiration. Almost 5 to 5. News from the net. MTV.co.uk says Harry Styles to host the 2019 Met Gala along with Gaga and Serena Williams. On contactmusic.net, George A. Romero left behind 50 movie scripts. And HuffPo, HuffingtonPost.co.uk says Rambo 5 has a new title. Sylvester Stallone's next Rambo movie will be called Rambo 5 Last Blood.
Get ready to go crazy right here.
Nashville, Tennessee is where hundreds of musicians gather for one of the world's biggest annual festivals. And it's all country.
Morgan Evans.
I'll be joined by some of the artists who took the stage at this year's CMA Music Fest.
Is he talking into a tin bath?
And we'll be looking back on all 4 days at the Music City Capital with a selection of highlights and live sets. Bringing you a taste of today's country.
The CMA Music Festival with Morgan Evans.
Join me this Thursday night from 9 on BBC Radio 2.
You got it, Morgan. Traffic with the Bobster.
Steve, thank you. First of all, Northern Ireland, the M1 on the southbound route, just after junction 6, the Lisbon turn, there was an accident. Now, they've cleared it now, but you've still got big delays through there. 83, Rest and Be Thankful route, still closed with the landslip, Lochgoyle Head, so still they are carrying out assessments, so still there's a diversion route, which is 60 miles long. To the M62, heading east at Chamber 26 to 27 at Gildersham, there's a breakdown, so one lane is shut. To the M4, eastbound in Monmouthshire, the M4, we've got 2 lanes closed with a vehicle fire on the bridge between 23 and 22, so slow traffic through there. Bottom of the M11, we've still got that earlier accident southbound causing congestion, 7-6, so slow towards the M25. And then to the M1 heading south, there was a vehicle fire on the M1, so southbound at junction 11. They've moved it to the side of the road at Dunstable, but we've still got really heavy traffic. All lanes are now open though, so some good news. And then finally to the A2, Dover to Canterbury, still closed both ways between the A260 and Liddon Hill. There are big queues away from Canterbury. All around Dover is congested. Diversion route is if you're heading off through towards Hawkinge, towards Cheriton, and then back on the A20 from between Folkestone and Dover. That's your diversion route. Back with another one, half an hour.
Okay.
I love us girls. We're in and out of love. We're vulnerable, but we'll tell you that we're tough. Some of these guys never think that they get caught, think that we're blind, but they're forgetting that we talk. If he never calls when he says he will, if he always tells you to keep it chill, if you see him out with another girl, baby, then you know he was never real. If he never wants you to meet his friends, if he ain't tagging you on the gram, take your heart and turn around while you still can. And tell him, tell him, tell him, tell him I got somewhere else to be. And I don't lose my head for nobody. Yeah, if you have to question, is he loyal to me? Well, then he's probably not, and you should probably leave. Says he's online, but he told you he's asleep. You stay inside, like he never wants you to be seen. Ain't got a job, no. Says he models on the side, swears you're the one. Oh, but he's not the label type. If he never calls when he says he will, if he always tells you to keep it chill, if you see him out with another girl, baby, then you know he was never real. Hope you never let those pictures send. He'll only go shoot them to his friends. Take your heart and turn around while you still can. And tell him, tell him, tell him, tell him I got somewhere else to be. And I don't lose my head for nobody. Yeah, if you have to question, is he loyal to me? Well, then he's probably not, and you should probably leave. Yeah.
That is Loyal to Me. It's Nina Nesbitt.
BBC Radio 2.
Yeah, Paddy and Simon after 5 with us tomorrow. Top Hollywood actors Ryan Gosling and Claire Foy, comedian Louisa Omilan and Dr. Liz O'Riordan. Good evening.